Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, it is so good to be back with you. Welcome to Tuesday. You know what that means? It's time for messages from the spirit world. That's right. I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, before we get into all this, I got to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of you who came out to the last few days' videos. We've had such a great turnout. Yesterday we did horoscopes. You guys seem to really enjoy that. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, you need to go see that right after this one. It's in the queue right before this video. We cover all the major transits of the week, and I cover all 12 zodiac signs. So everybody watches that video, you'll get a horoscope for your zodiac sign. So definitely check it out, okay? Well, I am so glad you guys are here. Well, welcome to Messages from the Spirit World. For those of you who are new here, Messages from the Spirit World is a video I do every Tuesday. And I gather up a bunch of letters. People write to me. I'm so blessed. There's so many letters from all over the world. And Spirit leads me just to pull letters, and they give me information for people. So it's a way to get a little psychic help, a little psychic reading. I so enjoy the chance to do this every week for you guys. You guys seem to really enjoy it. Now, last week we did live call-ins, and if you didn't see last week's messages, we did that. We'll do that again. That's not going to be every week here, but once in a while we'll do it. But we're going to answer some letters today. Now, before we get into that, also I got to clarify. People have been writing and asking, how much does it cost to get on Messages from the Spirit World? $0, absolutely free. There's no charge. Okay, so now I have to be straight up with you guys. I get hundreds and hundreds of letters a week, so I can't always sit down and personally answer every letter and write and to everybody. So it's just the truth. It's just a numbers thing. Not that Psychic Bob doesn't care. It's just a numbers thing, okay? And if you have an urgent that's, issue that's urgent, something that's pressing, you might want to think about investing in a private reading with me. I am a full-time psychic medium. I've been doing professional work for over 20 years, and I would love the chance to do a reading for you. If you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, now I do charge for those, but in your private reading, it's a full hour, you and me, one-on-one, and we cover everything: past, present, future, your spirit guides, your life mission, past lives, karmic links, all of that. And I answer all of your questions as well. If you would like to do that, you can do that by calling me at my phone, 703-825-3929, or you can write to me at my email, readings@robert-hickman.com. Those links will be in the box below this video. So definitely, if you want to get on my schedule, I still have a few openings for this week and coming into the weekend, and we'll get you on the schedule. So give me a call or send me an email, and I'd love the chance to read for you, okay? Well, guys, we're going to jump into the letters here. So I want to, before we do, let's just all take a moment. Everybody join in here. Let's just center ourselves, and let's attune to the spirit world. Okay, I hear my spirit guide Fletcher back here. He says hello to all of you. All right, let's jump into our letters. Our first letter today here is from California Dreamer. And California Dreamer, it says, "Hi, Psychic Bob. I'm wondering if there are any messages for me from the spirit world. Blessings to you." Hi, California Dreamer. Thanks for writing. I got to tell you, hon, Fletcher's back here, and he says, tell California Dreamer to watch December. December is a money month for you. Looks like there's some new financial opportunities coming. I think there could be a job offer that comes around December. I feel that you're at a point of transition, but they're telling me to tell you watch the month of December. It looks like there's more money for you. And I see, like, as we go into the new year, things really picking up. I think you're going to have a lot more social energy and activity as well around that time and going into the new year. So things are going to get better for you, and I want you to watch the month of December, okay? Hope that gives you some insight. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Christian Druid, 1313 Clifton. Christian Druid writes this: "Dear Bob, my grandmother has been in ill health for over a year now. Will she ever recover?" Christian Drew, I got to tell you, when I step into your grandmother's frequency, I can see around her that there is a lot of ill health. One of the things I pick up around her, I'd like the doctors, if they haven't done so, check her thyroid. I'm getting an imbalance in that area. I feel like that's really bringing her energy down, and it's kind of hard for her to recover. I also am getting an allergic reaction around her. I don't know if they've done any allergen testings, but I feel that she's eating something that's in her diet. It's wheat-based, and she may have a gluten or wheat allergy that's creating a sense of struggle in the digestive area. Almost kind of like she's just done got the energy, she feels bloated, she's weak, and with that thyroid, it's just dragging her down. Fortunately, I do see healing for her, but I want them to look in this area. I feel that as we get into the new year, January, February, she's going to have a recovery, a great upswing in energy, and I do see things improving for her, okay? So tell her it's not her time to go. She doesn't have death energy around. She does have weak energy, but I see them working on that and helping her, okay? So she's here with us a while longer. All right, hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, let's see. Our next letter is from James Dioguardi. Hello, James. James says, "Hi, Bob. I'm 38 years old and have been single for over 7 years now. Do you see me with someone eventually, or will I be single forever? Am I doing anything wrong that hinders me from being with my potential soulmate?" Hey, James. I got to tell you, James, when I'm walking into your vibration, first of all, you're not meant to be alone forever. I do see a partner for you. In terms of timing around this, it's not going to be until 2018. It's going to be not till about April or May of 2018. But around that time, I do see you making a connection with somebody. I know earlier in your letter, I didn't read it here because it's a long letter, but I just took out some of the main points. You mentioned about some of the sites you had been on, dating sites. One of the things is, I hate to say it, I do see you connecting with somebody through a dating site. So I know you're like thrilled about that, but I want you to revisit that. Because I do feel like it's an online person. Now, what's ironic about it is I see this person literally being in the same town as you are. But it's funny, like you'll never meet just meeting up at a bar. You're going to meet on an online connection. So I want you to go back to your dating sites. I want you to search. This is literally within about 10 miles of where you live. It's within kind of the limits of your area. So that's where I want you to focus, kind of narrow your search down. I keep getting the letter K around this, so the name may be Kim, like a K, like Kim. But I do see them being single. I feel like there's an instant compatibility. Like you're just going to know right off the bat. And this person has a lot of enthusiasm. So they're not like kind of a deadpan, boring, no, they're very vivacious, very laughing, a lot of fun. You ask her, are you doing anything wrong? I don't think you're doing anything wrong, but I'll have to tell you in all honesty, I want you to kind of, and this is going to sound strange, I want you just to treat this as just fun and games. Now, I know you're saying, Bob, it's my life relationship, it's serious. But I think probably some of the struggle for you is that you feel this pressure, this kind of like, I have to get this going. And sometimes what happens is that translates to other people as desperation. And I don't think you're running around acting desperate. No, I don't think that. But sometimes people pick up subtle cues and they interpret it incorrectly. So when you meet somebody, I want you to kind of go into it with this attitude, literally like, oh, you know what, this is fun. Let's just see what happens. Keep it so light and casual, because what I see is that they're going to feel that lightness around you and really be drawn to you. So, you're not meant to be alone. But as I say, it's going to be a few months yet. But go ahead and start searching now. I think you might have to sort through a few more people. But don't give up hope. You're meant to be with somebody. We all come down here and we plan our charts so that we're not alone, And if you're somebody and you're watching this and you're saying, well, I'm alone, you have all these people around you. You got your family, you've got friends. And I know you're saying, but I want my special someone. You'll get that. But you first have to love yourself. Love your life. Love what you do. And James, that's one of the things I also want to say to you is like, love what you do. Find a passion. Find your desire other than romance. and put yourself into that. Because when you have a life that's very active, people are drawn to that. So it's a good time to review kind of what your hobbies are. Look at that. I want you to invest time in having fun, having a hobby, and then treat this relationship thing so almost flippant, and watch what'll happen. You'll draw them to you. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Okay. So remember what I said. Look in those areas. Thanks for writing. Blessings to you. All right. Our next letter is from Neo. Hello, Neo. Neo writes says, "Hello, Bob. I was wondering if my spirit guides have any messages about my life purpose here in this life. What is my career path? I'm at a crossroads right now and could really use some encouragement from my guides. Thank you." Hi, Neo. When I step into your frequency, I got to tell you, I'm getting around you a lot of orange and yellow light. This tells me as a psyche that you have a lot of artistic talents, and very soon you're going to start to feel a kind of a pull towards doing something creative. I have to tell you, in terms of career, I see you having your own business. I don't really think that the 9 to 5 world is really where it's supposed to be for you. And I think it's time to you to think about developing your own business. As I said, I get a lot of artistic stuff around this, and I think you'd be really great at doing stuff like graphic design, website development, anything artistic. You could even be a great photographer, artist. You have a lot of visual sense, and I feel like that's been kind of put on the shelf. So I want you to go back and explore your creative side and think about what you might do to develop a business. Because I tell you, as we get into like November and December time frame, I really feel like you're in this sort of creative flow, and there's a lot of people being drawn to you. It'd be a really good time to start, putting yourself out there, making some business cards, and seeing if you could build a business on your own. That's where I'm seeing a lot of success for you. So anyways, I'm going to put that out there. Let me know what you think. Thanks for writing. Blessings. All right, I can't see my notes here. Hold on. All right, our next letter is from Amy Diana. Hello, Amy. And she says, "Dear Bob, in the last 6 months, I've been trying to connect to the spirit world, but I have received nothing. I feel lost, and am looking for your words of wisdom. Have I lost my connection with the spirit world? Thank you so much. Sending you all my love from Scotland." Hey, Amy Diana. Hon, I can feel the sorrow here in your letter, and I'm hearing you. First of all, let me tell you something. When I step into your frequency, I'm getting around you 2 predominant colors. One is dark blue light, and the other light is royal purple light. Dark blue means that feeling of being blocked. And I think that you've been doing some healing in the emotional area, because I'm getting literally like black smoke coming off of you. Now, that's nothing bad. It doesn't mean you're evil. What it means for me as a psyche is that you're releasing. You're releasing the past. You're releasing some trauma. You're releasing some emotional pain. And so you've been struggling with some grief and a little bit of depression. And when we're in those states of grief and depression, many times it's hard for us to receive, because the energy right now is going out. And as a psychic, you have to receive energy in. But you can't receive energy in until you let everything out. Good news for you is that this process is almost done. I feel that as we get into around the end of October, the end of this month, closer to, interestingly, Halloween, that's where your connection's stronger. Now, October, the month is the month of the veil getting thin. So your power is going to increase. And don't beat yourself up. You've not lost, excuse me, you've not lost any connection. It's just that the spirit world has been holding back in order for you to do that inner work of healing, so that they can have this best and strongest connection with you. So no, you haven't lost your connection. One of the things I want you to do is I want you every day to do an aura cleansing. Well, maybe not every day, but 3 times a week. And what I want you to do is run a bath, and I want you to put a half a cup of baking soda in it and half a cup of sea salt. What this will do is this will stimulate electrical current through your body, and it will slough off any of that negative stuff that gets trapped in the aura. You know, all of us need to do this really, because just walking around in this world, I mean, there's so much craziness and insanity. We all pick up stuff. So right now, as you're doing that releasing, doing that spirit bath will help you to come back to that place of balance. It'll kind of keep that aura clean and shiny, and you'll start to receive again. So, you know, hon, be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself, okay? Don't be down on yourself, okay? But work on healing the emotional self. Let the pain go. Let the bath purify you, and you're going to start to receive, okay? I hope that helps a bit. I'm so glad to hear from you. I send my love to you in Scotland. We got to connect soon and talk, okay? I love you. Bye-bye. Well, guys, that's all the time. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I got a few more minutes here. Psychic Bob's on a rush day. I got a very busy day. But I realize I still got some spirit shout-outs, and I do have a few more minutes here, so yay. All right, spirit shout-outs. Now, for those of you new, spirit shout-outs are just messages randomly that come to me for YouTubers. These are not always necessarily people who have written to me with a question. They may have just wrote me a comment, said, love your video, but yet a message comes through for them. So here are some spirit shout-outs. All right, our first spirit shout-out goes to Lynn the Alien. Hello, Lynn. Listen, I got a message for you. Fletcher and Rose have told me, those are my spirit guides, they've said, thumbs up on the relationship, keep going, you're on a good path. Okay, so things are going to be very strong and very good there. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. All right, our next spirit shout out is for Stardust. Love that name. Stardust, I got to tell you, when I saw your name flash in front of me here, I got your aura energy, and you've got around you a bunch of silver pentacles, kind of like what I've got back here, but they're done in bright, shining silver. They're all through your aura, and that tells me that magical power is growing for you. It's a really great time for you to open up that exploration of mystical things, particularly magic. I think that you are walking in the light of the Wicca. And so there's a lot of power and blessing available for you right now. All right? I hope that makes some sense. Blessings to you. And our next spirit shout out is for Sage Clark. And Sage, I got to tell you, I'm getting a spirit guide around you. His name is Daryl. And Daryl was an actor. He said he came out of New York, and he was an actor in the 1930s on the stage. He said that he's coming in to be a guardian for you, and he says, I'm helping him to move along. Looks like there's some work that you're being called to. He keeps saying, he said, look at the orange in the aura. You got a lot of orange light. I believe that you want to explore working in drama. I keep seeing theater around you. I see drama, and your guide keeps showing this, and he keeps saying, he says, the theater, the stage is calling him. The theater, the stage. So, Sage, I want you to go explore your local drama group. Maybe you have a drama club or a drama society around you, and I'd like you to explore that. I see you working in theater. All right. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, listen. Psychic Bob does have to wrap it up now because I got readings to do. If you want to get on my schedule now, remember, give me a call at my office, 703-825-3929. The link will be below. Visit my website, psychicbob.com. That link will be below. And also write to me at my email, readings@robert-hickman.com. I'd love to get you on the schedule. By the way, if you pop over to my website, psychicbob.com, I got some wonderful books over there. Some of you have seen this, but for those of you who may not know, I'm a published author. All of these are books I've written. Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. We got messages from Rose about my work as a medium with channeling my spirit guide, Rose. Here's one I haven't showed you in a while. I just dug this out of my storage unit. Psychic Bob's Book of Spells. Now, this would be a really great one, especially now that we're at Halloween, to delve into some of that magical energy. I've got drawings throughout all of this book as well. Here's the Fae Star. It tells a spell to work with that. We got all sort of things. So definitely pop over to my website, psychicbob.com or robert-hickman.com. It'll get you same place. Ouija Mysteries, the Spirit Board Seances, great Halloween book. All of these are available and more. These are just some of my books over at my website. So link will be below. Guys, listen, thank you for being here. I want to tell you, be here tomorrow, Wiccan Wednesday. We're going to have a special treat. I've got a new goddess that I'm working with, and I'm going to introduce her to you, and you're going to actually see her. The goddess will be present here tomorrow with me. We'll see you then. I love you. Blessed be.